I'm going to do a color mixing project. As you can see, I have my worksheet here, I have my markers, and I also have some Model Magic of the primary colors. So the first thing I'm going to do on here is I'm going to go ahead and color the areas, the mice, that would be red. And you can color it however you want. I'm just going to do something quick and simple here. And then I need blue, and yellow, Okay, so I'm going to set these up again in Roy G. Biv order because that kind of helps us out. So now we are going to make this the mixture of yellow and blue. So here I have yellow and blue, and what color is in between it? Green. Okay. Then I've got red and yellow. I have red and yellow. What's in between? Orange. Pretend I'm coloring it all in nice. And then what is between blue and red? Well, actually, if I bring this red over here, it would be purple. Then I'm going to get my colored clay out. So you're going to get a piece of clay. This is Model Magic. What I love about it is it doesn't stain, and it's just a lot of fun to play with. So I'm going to take some yellow here, and I'm going to split my yellow in half, and I'm going to put it right here for now. Then I have some blue here, and I don't have as much blue, but you'll see why in just a little bit. I'm actually going to take just a tiny bit of blue, like a third of it, and put it with this guy, and then I'm going to put, actually I think I'm going to take less. I'm going to take a third of this as well and put it here, because you really don't need very much blue just because it is so dark. Then I have some red here. I'm actually going to want to do the same thing where I take just a third of it, just a small amount, to put here with the yellow, because red is darker than yellow. And for this one, I'm going to have a bigger chunk of red and a smaller yellow. And this is why. Because I'm going to mix these colors together, and I need very little blue to make this green. So I just start playing with it. This is the fun part. It starts to marbleize, and you can see it's turning green. See that? There. Now I'm going to take my red and yellow. Now what I could do is take less red and put it aside and just mix this much in first. And if it ends up being too light, then I can add more red. And actually I think this will be good. I'm glad I took out some more of that red. Or I can add more yellow too, of course. So I have that. And I don't need as much of this red. I'm going to take just a small amount of this blue. And what should I make? Purple. So I'm mixing them all together. Let's see what happens. That's looking nice. So I'm making a purple. This is kind of a reddish purple. If I wanted it to be more regular purple, like I'm not going to get this exact color. I could add a little bit more blue to it if I wanted to, just to see what will happen. It might be a darker purple, probably will. So there. So now I've got my secondary colors. So I took my primary colors, the colors that make all the rest of the colors in the world, yellow, blue, and red, and I made my secondary colors. I think of it as this. Yellow is 1 point, blue is 1 point, 1 plus 1 is 2, second. So then I can take these pieces and maybe I can make a little mouse with it. I'll try to make a little mouse. So I start with kind of an egg shape and maybe have his little head right here. Pull out the tail. Or maybe this is going to be a lizard just because it is green. maybe I just make it into a lizard because maybe that's what I want to do. I think I'm going to make a lizard. So here's the legs. I'm just pinching. I'm just playing around with it and see what happens. I also like to use a pencil to poke into to make the eyes. There. And I don't quite have a pencil, so I'm going to use my fingernail. There. So that's going to be my, and actually on here I do want to glue this down just because it doesn't stick too well. Gotta unclog my glue. There. There's my little lizard. Maybe with an orange. Maybe I just want to make a pumpkin. I might even take some of this guy's tail to make the stem for my pumpkin. Or maybe it's an orange. I don't know. There. And something purple. Could be an eggplant. I don't like eggplants. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I will make a mouse instead. Because the mice are way cuter than eggplants, I think. But that's just my opinion. It might actually end up looking like my green lizard. So again, it doesn't matter what you make out of it. You can make a house, you can make a car, you can make a tree for the green if you like. Or maybe some kind of strange abstract object. Yeah, this definitely looks like a purple lizard. That's it. Thank you.